welcome to the Sony Center for the Performing Arts, Toronto's first performing arts center, which has played a defining role in the cultural life of Toronto for more than 50 years. Today, the newly renovated Sony Center is home to a roster of national and international artists that reflect the diversity and sophistication of 21st century Toronto.
Toronto is the city in the world with the most cultures, 232 cultures. Our job is to try to bring as many shows from around the world to our citizens here from all over the world. It's great for them to see work from their own country, but at the same time what it does is it really honors these different cultures by saying your artistic contribution or the artistic contribution of your people is so important to the world that we want to bring that here so that not just you see it, but all the different cultures see it. So we're looking really for a cross-cultural attendance when we put on shows.
Opened as the O'Keefe Centre on October 1st, 1960, Sony Centre has been Canada's largest soft-seat theatre. It has played host to a tremendous variety of international attractions and stars.
We have shows from all over the world, not surprisingly, Iran, Russia, Spain, Ireland, even Canada itself. From Montreal we have. So then all of these are shows from great performers, from singers to dancers, flamenco dancers, other Chinese productions and so on. And every year we bring in new shows from all over. So every year is a little different focus. We have something coming in from Russia as well, a wonderful ballet actually, the Eiffel Ballet from Russia.
The theatre is a designated historical site by the City of Toronto. As Canada's largest not-for-profit theatre, the Sony Centre's mission is to unite the citizens of Toronto through great theatrical experiences that reflect and celebrate the global cultures that make this city our home.
Multiculturalism is us. That's all we do mainly. We believe that because Toronto is the city in the world with the most cultures, 232 cultures, our job is to try to bring as many shows from around the world to our citizens here from all over the world.
Sony Centre is fulfilling its mission by bringing My Dream to its stage in October 2012 in association with CCCDA and Easter Seals Ontario.
Easter Seals has been around since 1922, in our 90th year, and we continue to help kids with physical disabilities with funding for mobility equipment, communications devices, wheelchairs, porch lifts, bathing equipment, and we also provide financial assistance to send kids to our two fully accessible summer camps, one in London and one in the Ottawa area in Perth. Partnering with the CCCDA on the My Dream performance, Easter Seals is taking the opportunity to increase the awareness of children, youth, and young adults with physical disabilities, but not just in our communities, but across cultures and across nations, and really to let other communities know that the resources and programs are available to help children, youth, and young adults with physical disabilities.
Canada-China Cultural Development Association, actually it was founded 5 years ago, and I'm the founder. So at that time, I just found out there some need, to help the Chinese government or Chinese troops coming to Canada for their performance. And secondly, also I found out, Canada is multicultural, and there are lots of the immigrants actually come from China. So for those immigrants who need to carry on their cultural heritage and also their second generation, also to know, also to understand, so their own cultures. So that's actually the reason I, found out there's opportunity and to help both, countries, Canada and China, to exchange the culture, and that's the main reason I established this association.
证明同志有梦的，证明同有向往，让我们每时每刻都讲究每一寸阳光吧。 生命同有价值，哪怕此刻就站得出，面前出一片绿荫，请和我们一起走进我的梦。
Performed as part of the cultural festival of the 2008 Olympic Games in Beijing, My Dream transcends the boundaries of culture, politics, and language to express the common aspirations of human beings.
My Dream, I performed by the China People's Disabled Troupe. It's like disabled, so the people cannot imagine how their performance, but actually they are professionals. So first I found out, it's in the 6 years ago, actually, they performed at the Chinese biggest New Year gala at the China Central Television, and which is so popular domestically, and everybody love it and give you the very striking, the unique, and people cannot imagine how they perform, like so professionals.
My Dream, performed by the China Disabled People's Performing Arts Troupe, is a showcase of the best Chinese music, theater, and dance performed by an exceptional cast of 90 with hearing, visual, and physical disabilities.
Well, My Dream is a really interesting production. When you first look at the TV production that they did, you see this incredible art form, these incredible dancers and musicians and so on, and the precision with which they actually produce the art. It's staggering. So that in and of itself is a reason to bring the show over from China so that everybody can see this magnificent synchronization and beauty of choreography and music. But then when you find out that these performers are actually deaf and blind, it's literally unbelievable when you look back at what they're doing and to think that they have these challenges. And that brings the show to a whole different level of the ability of human spirit to persevere and to overcome obstacles and adversity. So it's not just a show about beautiful dance and song, which is certainly what it is, but it's really a show about the human spirit.
The senior artistic directors, who have disabilities themselves, design and create the performances, train the performers, and produce marketing and publicity materials. The troupe also has a program for developing and training young talent.
by partnering with the CCCDA on the My Dream performance, we're allowing valuable and much needed funds to be raised to support Easter Seals Kids Across Ontario and the China Disabled People's Performance Troupe.
My organization actually it's bring the Chinese top class and the professional troops from China and to show the Canadians so the cultures and their high quality performance.
My Dream is the image ambassador for people with disabilities around the world. Inspirational performances include music, classical and Latin dance, drama, Peking opera, and classical opera, in conjunction with the representations of Chinese customs and other Eastern cultures.
The key for people is to simply tune into our website, and you'll be able to see all the shows that we have from all over the world. In fact, we even have a map on the website that shows from what part of the world the shows are from, so you can see the entire globe peppered with little dots showing where we bring our shows from, so it's really quite exciting.
My Dream is the joint project with the Sony Center, whose mutual goal is to contribute to the multiculturalism in Toronto.
Arts only really matter if you can allow the arts to flourish and have people see the different art forms that are out there. So what we try to do, especially in the city of Toronto, where we have so many cultures, is we try to get the word out to all those cultures to come see these shows from all around the world. The more we do that, the more people will be creating the shows from around the world, so there's outlets for them to be seen. So our job is really to try to distribute the shows and to try to get as many people as possible to see them.
Sony Center, a nexus of arts, culture, and technologies where everyone is welcome.